No, that's ice from my freezer.
Okay, okay. I thought okay. You know, QT makes a good ice,
Well,
right?
you know the red cup. Red cup is the international symbol of what? What
Eh,
goes down at the barbecue? Some liquor.
right,
So
some
I
liquor. You
gotta
got
make
some
sure, I
brown liquor
had to
in there.
clarify. Yeah, I'm not drinking while we podcasting.
Okay.
I'm not
Listen.
getting a PWI, podcasting while under influence.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my
So
God.
let's move forward to the next one. Let's move forward to the next one. Here's another Doge situation. So let's see, backtracked on some of his earlier claims. The website Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency provided its third weekly update of federal government cost cutting Sunday night, claiming total government savings of 105 billion, up from 65 billion. It claimed in the last week's update, but the figure remains unverifiable, as the site still says it's posted only a fraction of receipts supporting this total. What's your thoughts on that, Tanisha?
I mean, that's absolutely wild and crazy to me. Like, I just think that, and that's what I'm saying by this person is out with Trump's full permission, is out to destroy U.S. the U.S.
So,
government.
yes. I was trying to get it to where I just showed you so I could take another sip of my cup. I'm not that effective yet on this thing. I just wanted to, I just want another piece of ice.
Right, right. Listen. That's why I was asking you, is it the good ice? Okay,
It's some good ice, man. It's some good ice right now. It's some good ice. So sorry, finish what you were saying though.
but no, I mean, I think that people are going to be upset, and rightly so. I don't understand why. Yeah, it's there is a purposeful decision to destroy everything about the
this
U.S. government.
is this is explained the best way, okay? Because this Doge crap, everybody is now finding out Doge is a bunch of bull. All right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
before we get to the next subject, I just want to play this video real fast.
Now, cutting our education, we're going to have to make some smart choices right now. Cutting our education budget, that's not a smart choice. That will not help us compete with China. Cutting our investments in research and technology, that's not a smart choice. That will not help us compete with China. Bringing down our deficit by adding $7 trillion of tax cuts and military spending that our military is not asking for before we even get to the debt that we currently have, that is not going to make us more competitive. Those are the kinds of choices that the American people face right now. Having a tax code that rewards companies that are shipping jobs overseas instead of companies that are investing here in the United States, that will not make us more competitive. And the one thing that I'm absolutely clear about is that after a decade in which we saw drift, jobs being shipped overseas, nobody championing American workers and American businesses, we've now begun to make some real progress. What we can't do is go back to the same policies that got us into such difficulty in the first place. And that's why we have to move forward and not go back.
All right. So, what's your thoughts on President Obizi giving us that warning back in 2012? And everything that he gave us a warning about is what Trump has undone in less than
It
30
is.
days.
It's crazy. Like seeing that clip from back then, and knowing how that man guided us through a recession. Right. That man saved the auto industry. I'm talking about POTUS. He saved the auto industry. President Barack Obama
Mm-hmm.
saved the auto industry in Detroit, saved the banking industry because the banking industry was in trouble for all of the crazy subprime loans that targeted black and brown people, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He came in and he did so much at an absolutely awful time. Like I was telling my kids because they were asking, like, well, when was it like this before? And I was telling them that yeah, 08, 09 was definitely a little bleak,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it did not feel inflation wasn't as bad. It did not feel like it feels now.
Federal government work, same thing. Federal
Yep.
government workers did not feel threatened that their jobs was going to be lost when President
Exactly.
Obama got in office. He did
Right.
not say, I'm going to cut these jobs and cut this and cut that. He just said, I'm going to tax the rich. I'm going to
Yep.
create everybody to have medical for all. He really wanted a socialist type of medical plan.
He
And
did.
because, well, we're not communists and we're not this and all this bullshit. He just went to what we had affordable, what is now affordable healthcare. Said, okay,
Exactly.
let's make it as low as a cell phone bill. And so if your
Right.
bill is $300, that's what your cell phone bill is. You choose to have a $300 cell phone bill. If your cell phone bill is $80, you have medical coverage at $80. So that was, quote unquote, the best option. Honest to God truth, I believe Americans deserve to have free healthcare. I think every American should have free access to free healthcare and not to be in debt over a medical bill. Because there's countries that's way less than America on the GDP and all this other stuff that has free healthcare. So we're the only one of the big eights, the G8s, the G9s, G15, the G25s. Wherever we at, we the only one that has the worst healthcare considered to the top leaders. So let that speak volumes. The man was ahead of his time. He was met with so much racism, so much hate that he wasn't the one that's trying to destroy America.
Exactly.
The one that's trying
And
to destroy America is greeted with so much love and this and that, and like, are you kidding me?
and it's crazy because it was a difficult time. I definitely remember it being difficult, but like you said, we didn't face the same things. We're not facing what we're facing today. You
No.
know, it was
Nobody in the
very,
world was scared of Obama.
yeah,
We all wondered. Comedians, Chris Tucker made a joke back in the 90s. If America had its first black president, da 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 da, he'd be da 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 da. It was funny. It was funny, but at the same time, we did have our first black president. Yes, he did play basketball at the White House. No, he didn't have cousins over having barbecues, but he had teams wanted to come see him after they won. He got the celebratory jerseys and all that stuff. He got more love from being the president. He was even in the damn video game. Okay?
right.
45 is nowhere near a video game. Nobody even like, honest to God truth, they don't even want to visit him, but the owners be like, the one, like when the team wins, like, hey, we got to go.
Yeah.
Seriously? If you care anything about those black players that you have on your team, they don't want to go. They just don't got the balls to say they don't want to go. They got the balls to ask for a lot of money, but they don't got the balls to say I don't want to go. So yeah, he tried 2012. He tried to tell us, and here we are. 2012, 2014. I'm sorry, 16, 25. So 15 years later. No, 13 years later. Here we are. And he looks like a prophet.
Yeah, we're not in a good space, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
No, but it will get better. It will get better. So I got another one for you. Let's see. You ever heard of what's his boy name? Telvin Osbourne.
Yes.
You ever heard of him?
I have
What's
heard
your
of him.
thoughts on it? Let's bring the video in and give us your thoughts on him. How ironic.
Okay.
How ironic.
That Hannah Grace Cobb was charged. An arrest has been made in a shooting in Burke County. The Burke County Sheriff's Office announced today that Hannah Grace Cobb was charged with involuntary manslaughter in the death of Telvin Osbourne. Osbourne was shot in the chest at a home on 4 Points Road on Sunday and pronounced dead at the hospital. Investigators say alcohol was involved and the shooting was not accidental.
The offenses committed leading up to the discharge of the firearm included simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm.
All right. For those of you who don't know, and I just found out about him, Telvin Osbourne is a YouTuber or something? Or not a YouTuber, a TikToker maybe?
I believe so. I'm not exactly sure, but he was a young black man.
Mm-hmm. Who spoke?
He was a young black man who was very his feelings about black women were very known online on Facebook and Twitter and your social media outlets. He has said many statements that I've read about he would rather have sex
Smash
with
a
a
dog.
dog before a black woman. He basically, I'm not saying all of his commentary was like this, but enough of it was like he had some very negative feelings about black women, and he said that he'd rather date white women,
This
which
is
is that
how.
that's your preference. That's your preference, but he's now resting in his preference. So
This is how I feel about him. Okay, that's my.
we share the same opinion. We share the
Okay.
same opinion.
So he got unalived by a white woman who he got into a argument with, and from their home, looking at their home, they was in a mobile home. Nothing wrong with people who live in a mobile home, but
Right.
if you're going to talk all this trash against black women, a good black woman will make sure you're not living in a mobile home or mobile home park. Period. Since period. A good black woman is make sure y'all going to be in a nice apartment or a nice house. If you stand by a good black woman, she's going to support you from beginning to the end. But we tend to always, black men, okay? We tend to always defecate on black women, and not all black women are good women. The good, I say always, I'm gonna keep it straight. Good black women will always support you. The number one indication of a great black woman, President Obama.
Yes.
Denzel Washington. Camille Cosby, despite what Dr. Cosby has done. Shawnee O'Neal, when she was with Shaquille O'Neal, he messed that up, but Shaquille O'Neal had a drive in him that you can't compare. Michael Jordan's mom, I want to give that to her. Because Michael Jordan he wouldn't be who he is without his mom and without his dad. And the reason why I don't acknowledge Juanita Jordan is no disrespect to her, but she came in while he was at the top of his game, so I can't give that kind of respect. Let's look at another one. Hell, Oprah and Stedman. Stedman is a millionaire. Oprah's a billionaire. Whatever they got going on, but they're not even married.
Yeah, they're not married. I mean, we don't know the inside outs and of these particular relationships. But I think that the difference is for me is like, as black women, I really don't care who you date. Just keep our names out your mouth when you do.
Exactly, and don't try to belittle black women just to grow favorites with another race. Like that's one thing I don't do.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't date out of my race. I've
Right.
dipped
Right.
over there physically, but mentally, I've owned like black women. 99.97% of the women I've been with, black.
The crazy part about it is his brother has like said all this stuff on social media, and I want to say that brother was one of the ones that was encouraging him to date white women. And my thing is, you can uplift one woman without putting us down, right? You can date who, if you want to date Karen or Becky, date them. We really don't care,
No,
but just don't put us down while you're doing it. So his brother continues, even in death, calling us black bees and y'all don't care. And I want to be really, really clear here. There is a segment of the population, of the black population, that only sees black women for support and for work. And Now he's basically, the brother is upset that Black women are not advocating for him when all this man did was tear us down online.
So he wants Black women to be like, "Oh my God, Telvin, I'm so sorry." And you sitting there and call him saying that you rather smash a dog before you smash a Black woman and expect sympathy from them. Then your brother in death is sitting here talking about Black women, and you expect us to show sympathy towards the family, singing my condolences. No, we're not going to. No, Black women, Black men is not going to, one who respect Black women is not going to send any condolences or sympathy or empathy towards your family. You don't deserve it. I'm sorry, you don't deserve it.
What I have said online is he listen, that's his family's issue. Okay. His family needs to ask, I call it Jalen's mama. Ask Jalen's mama for her help. Okay.
Exactly.
Ask that side of that family for help. And he will get the answer, because the help is not coming. The help is not coming.
I had to look up. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not marching, we're not protesting, we're not doing anything. And people need to remember.
And it's like that's what they want us to do. Like
they do, because people see Black women only for our labor. There are a lot of people who see us only for our labor and what we do for other people. So typically, people forget Black Lives Matter was started by women and people who identify as queer. So all these marches that you've seen with George Floyd and others, those were organized by BLM. They want the same type of support, and it does not work like that.
I want to. This is how I feel. This is how I feel about the situation. Let me hold on. This is one of my favorite scenes.
What you pulling up? What you pulling up? Let me see what you got.
This is what Black women feel right now, right? Let me make sure we get it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we feel. This is how Black women and Black men feel about this situation.
Think I'm gonna be the scapegoat for the whole damn machine? Shit.
Clarence is gonna.
Shit. As far as the federal money is concerned, he said everything. The faucet, the goose.
Oh, goose.
The one that lays them golden eggs. Major crimes. Shit. You gonna come talk to me about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit. Looking forward to
Shit.
That's about
how
it.
we feel. That's
how we feel. That's accurate.
That's
totally accurate. How can I say that in my Baltimore? Listen, I'm horrible with accents.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when people say Baltimore, like I say Baltimore, being from the Midwest.
Yes.
But a Baltimorean says it like a D, like Baltimore, like you know what I'm trying to say.
Baltimore.
Exactly. I can't make the accent up, but yes. Yes.
That's how y'all should feel about this. Oh, can y'all please show some sympathy? Shit. Can y'all please do a pray a march for us? Shit.
Mm-mm.
Can y'all show some love to him online? Shit. That's how you should feel.
Ask Jalen Mama people. Ask Jalen Mama and her people.
And you think they're gonna do it? You want to say?
Of course, we know they're not gonna do it.
No. You think they're gonna do it?
I know they aren't.
That's the answer I'm looking for. Do you think they're gonna do it?
No, and the crazy thing is,
shit.
Oh, okay.
Do you
went over my head. Okay.
Do you think that girl's mama and daddy gonna do that for him?
Shit. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Well, the crazy part about it is it was reported, and something that I read said that apparently there was a GoFundMe, and by that family or something involved. And they were like, no, they did not want to touch it at all. Because think about it. Why would they? right?
Mhm.
We're going to see what happens with this young lady.
You want to know what's going to happen?
I'm telling you, I don't think that young lady will, I don't think anything will happen. I could be wrong. But that's why I said rest in preference.
Do you think anything will happen to her?
In West Baltimore? Shit.
Looking forward to
Ain't nothing gonna happen to
Yeah. Yeah. She
All right,
is
let me
getting
get
her
up to
defense
that.
together right now as we speak. Okay. She got her attorneys on lock.
Let me get that. Let me get off of that. She gonna use his money too. Whatever money that man was making off of TikTok, whatever, then she gonna use that money to pay for her attorney.
Exactly.
You gotta reduce years for shooting your black ass. Shit.
Man. Yeah.
All right. I got an amazing. Let's go to some positivity for a second. I got another video I want to share. I'm gonna bring this to the stage. Y'all check out this amazing save by this. It could have went left, but the spirit of the Most High was with him. So let's